here, we're going to be using the large size head. That is where the Newflies comes in handy. That's how easy it is. People ask me how it works. You got a little knurled knob right here. Pull this out. That's how easy it spins. The other one's got a crank, because this is the patent that Norm has. And it locks. Get the thread right back up. Zoom you back in a little bit there. Any of y'all looking for gifts, the standard version, which I have right there, is going to be done away with because Norm's developed the adjustable, which means it'll turn this way and that way. Right now I'm doing that on my rubber pad that it sits on, where it's bolted down, screwed down. Anyway, this one here, I'm gonna make this for bass. That's a 2-aught wide gap. Happens to be a chemically sharpened KO hook from Eagle Claw. Yeah, Eagle Claw. Well, they were the ones that first come out with the chemically sharpened. Oh, by the way, someone told me that Mustad building a factory over in Russia. I mean China. There's a few others. I did a lot of research on hooks. There's only actually a few companies that make them. Very few companies. The rest are, they just put their name to it. So if you look around, you can get the exact same hooks at better bargains. And with these big boxes putting all these little stores out, some of them going to be hard to get. Alrighty, we had middle back green for that. This one here, I'm going to use my bronzed UVA blend. It's going to imitate anything? No. Same way a lot of them, others don't. That and Rico and others tie, you don't have to always imitate stuff. And is it bulky? Nah, for a bass or pike. If you can't cast, yeah, it's bulky. You got teenagers who can cast these. They're tying them and casting them. Here again. If you want to learn how to cook these, heat them up. Go back to the beginning, 101, 102, all the way back to the beginning of Newflies Network. And if you hear that noise in the background, that's my St. Bernard sleeping. Having a good old dream about chasing something. Back into there now. You can use the super glue. Myself, I just come up over like that. Give me a little dab right in here. Get too much heat on here, and it's gonna warm up. Wanna pull back that embossed. And I'm going to get a little bit on here so it binds to the hook. Get that together with my finger and mold it in. Helps also to cool it so it'll sit. And let's get this little bit up in there. Just suck in just a little bit. Make a hollow part when you let go. And for this one here, which y'all gonna gripe because I used the bigger ones. Well, let's stop that. Let me just go down here to size 5. Wipe some eyes. As you can see, I don't think that's big enough. Myself. Nuclee-R warheads. Pull these two out just a little bit. Add to give a little bit more splash. And if you want, you can actually build a little hump back up there. Don't press it down. Get a little bit in there. There and here. And he wanted to curl that emboss back just a little bit. So I put that on like that. And nice 2-aught pike and bass fly. Have that done in about 5 minutes. And I just went back up to 4 grams on the packs. Nuclee-R mission wing, also going to have a large one there. At the encouragement of Jeff Zach, who's been fishing some bulky flies for Lake Run Brown and Steelhead and salmon on western UP, Upper Peninsula. Yeah, he's a Youper. Any of y'all don't know what a Youper is? Go fishing up there. It's great. It's like a little mini trip to Alaska. Except no mountains, no glaciers. Have fun tying and fishing. Get to zoom back in here for a second on that. Get the light over where you can see her. Can't really pick up that embossed on this here, but I know it comes up when the holographic on there, but I know it comes up when I shoot it up for video. Have fun tying, and y'all gonna have some extra time fishing because it's so warm down there. So, look for some specials on flies that I'm gonna have at my website, 1A-fly-fishing. There's a link at my network. Take you right there to the Norvices, and you can shoot around the rest of it.